Greetings. You have your ticket? You don't have one? No problem, my friend. Just hit the subscription button below. Come on in. Hello, everyone. DFG here, Gideon's Flight. Hey, guys. I'm sure by now most of you guys have seen this picture. Show you something here. You've seen that picture, correct? What does that look like? If it wasn't for the buildings and the cars and the other things in the backdrop, you probably say, oh, that's a picture of slave catchers. They must have caught a runaway slave, right? Right? Let me let you look at that again, right? If it wasn't for the backdrop, slave catchers, they caught a runaway slave. But, nope, unfortunately, he's not a runaway slave. But yes, I would tell you, those are the children's, I guess that's the children that, those who are forefathers were occupationally the slave catcher. You know what I'm saying? These are the descendants. That's the word I want to use. These guys on the horses are the descendants. I'm talking about professionally of the slave catchers. Oh, and by the way, the slave catchers were, obviously Europeans as well. So I guess, as they'll say, when the saying goes, when someone is very similar to their parents, they'll say, well, the apple doesn't fall from the tree. So I probably could easily say, and probably accurately state, that those people who were, those men on those, I lost 4 or 5 subscribers for my last video. So I guess I'm going to lose another 5 after I say this. And, I don't give a shit. Unsubscribe your ass don't want to. You're not going to shut me up. You didn't want to hear, you shouldn't subscribe the first damn place. All right? But those beast riding beasts, I'm sure they're the children of the earlier beast riding beasts doing the same profession that their forefathers were doing, and that's slave catching. And we talk about this all the time. Here's a 43-year-old black man, tied with a rope, being escorted 8 blocks. That's almost a mile in the hot Texas sun for what they call criminal trespassing. And what is criminal trespassing? You can go look it up. But I suspect he probably walked in some area that was guarded off, that they would, some kind of plant or something, they didn't want anybody walking around. And so that, for them, he deserved to be, horse-tied and escorted through the streets of Galveston, Texas. And thank goodness for the person who at least cared enough to take a video shot of it. So that a picture of it, so we can see him coming and we see him going. And of course, it's the same old story we always hear, from our government when it comes down to police, and their attitudes and action towards us. Oh, well, they're not really trained. They need more training. It's always their convenient excuse to get out of their lies. They need more training. But that never comes up when you see them, the way they handle whites, those, the white citizenry of this country. You never know. You never hear them talk about training issues. We saw them disarm people with weapons in their hands. We've seen them disarm whites with guns with knives, fighting, running, trying to run over them with cars, wrestling with them. And at no point is their training questioned in terms of using tactics not to humiliate, hurt, or murder someone. It is only as it relates to our kind. And I'm talking to you copper color Israelites. And, and of course that applies across the board. Hispanic, copper color Israelites included. And it just goes on and on and on. And then when someone like myself, a voice crying in this wilderness called America, I'm accused, or we are accused of hate speech. We're accused of being reverse racism or playing a race card. How in the hell, 2 white policemen parading a black man, a grown man, tied up in the street in their own horses, walking them through a major city like Galveston, Texas, in the hot sun for a misdemeanor, how in the hell am I playing a race card? How is that the race card? That, if anything, you might want to say, what's the word they use? You know, well, we're going to just say the word. If we were playing poker and I won the game, then I would just, I don't play poker, so I don't know the word. I probably shouldn't use that analogy, right? But at the end of the day, this has nothing to do with race cards. This has everything to do with a behavior that's been carried on. These guys feel comfortable doing that because they know the history of their forefathers who did that. The slave catcher. Police officers, if you go back and look at their history, they were the early original slave catchers. That's where the profession came from. And based off of their behavior today, they have not changed their mentality as it relates to who the slaves are and who the citizenry is. But again, it's heartbreaking, it's disrespectful, and we need to talk about it. We need to understand it as a people. We need to push back. We need to fight back. And anybody who doesn't understand that, or who doesn't, who wants to put labels on us, it's no problem. They've always called us labels. They've called us everything from a coon to a nigger to a jungle bunny. So what the hell? Say whatever the hell you want to say. And then when we call them names, oh, you are racist. I'm a racist because I said, I'm talking about the past video, these little beast, wild Gentiles, and some of these people got in their feelings and got offended. But you've been calling my ancestors girl, boy, gal, bitch, hoe, wench, nigger, etc. for hundreds of years, and we had to take that shit, standing up, including my parents who were born prior to the civil rights movement. And as a little young kid, happened to sit on the back of the bus myself. Oh, and you're hearing the word nigger all the time. Coon, monkey, go back to Africa. But now you all in your little emotional feelings when it's coming back at you because you can't stand it, so you come with your little trickery words, reverse racism, playing the race card, all your bullshit lying self. You play those little games with your little children, your Christmas and your Easter bunnies and your Santa Claus coming down the chimney. But we as a people have long passed that shit now. That's not going to work. Use all your labels. If you don't want to hear what we have to say, again, unsubscribe, goddammit. Trust me, lose one, we'll get another one. But you're not going to shut us up. And you're sure not going to shut me up. I do this for free. Okay? So how you going to shut me up? Your subscriber is not worth a penny to me. Your subscription. Although those who are to subscribe, let me be clear, I respect you and I thank you and I appreciate you. But for those who seem to be in your emotions because you hear the truth, the Malcolm X kind of truth, you run for cover like little girls, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he looking at me. Throw your ass up. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. My people. Guys, wake up. These people are not our friends. At least those that have not shown themselves to be friendly. Talk to you later. DFG.